All right, everybody, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive.
Let's do it. Always ready to geek out.
Today, we're going to be talking about something you probably don't think about too much.
Intriguing. Let's hear it.
Heat sinks. Those little metal things that keep your electronics from, well, bursting into flames.
Ah, the unsung heroes of the tech world. Can't live without them.
Seriously.
Ugh,
And guess what the most popular material is for making those little lifesavers?
I have a feeling you're going to tell me. Aluminum.
Bingo. But have you ever wondered why? I mean, why not plastic or something?
Well, plastic's actually a terrible choice for a heat sink. It's an insulator, meaning it's really good at trapping heat.
Yeah, that's the opposite of what we want.
Exactly. We
Yeah.
want something that can pull heat away from delicate components fast. And that's where aluminum shines. It's a fantastic conductor of heat.
Second only to copper, right?
You got it. But copper has its downsides. We'll get to that.
Okay, so aluminum's like a heat superhighway.
Pretty much. Think of it like this. You know how when you stir your coffee with a metal spoon, the spoon heats up quickly?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's heat conduction in action. The heat from the coffee is transferring to the spoon. Aluminum does the same thing, moving heat away from those hot electronic components.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
So is there like a specific type of aluminum that's best for this?
absolutely. There are a bunch of different aluminum alloys, but when it comes to heat sinks, one stands out. Alloy 1050.
1050, okay. What's so special about that one?
It boasts the highest thermal conductivity among aluminum alloys. For those who love the numbers, we're talking a whopping 229 William and K.
Whoa, 229 William K. That
Huh.
sounds pretty impressive, even if I don't know exactly what it means.
Don't worry about the technical jargon, just know it translates to some serious heat-moving power. But that's not all. Aluminum brings other superpowers to the table.
Hit me with it.
Remember how we were talking about copper being a better conductor? Well, it's true, copper does win in that department. But, and this is a big but, copper is a lot heavier than aluminum. And way more expensive, too.
Ah, I see. So it's all about finding that sweet spot, huh?
Exactly. Aluminum alloy 1050 offers fantastic thermal conductivity. It's super lightweight and won't brace the bank. It's like the Goldilocks of heatsink materials.
Goldilocks. Okay, I like that. So being lightweight, that's going to be a huge plus for all our gadgets, right?
Yeah.
I mean, no one wants to lug around a 5-pound phone.
Right, you got it. Imagine trying to slip a heavy phone into your pocket. Not fun. And actually, an aluminum heatsink is about half the weight of a copper one. That makes a big difference in the overall weight of your device.
Wow, half the weight. That's wild. Okay, so we got great at moving heat, lightweight, anything else?
Here's a curveball for you. Aluminum is non-magnetic, and that's actually a really big deal for electronics.
Non-magnetic. Okay, before we get into that, I do have a question about weight. Could a heavier phone actually be a good thing? I mean, wouldn't it feel more, I don't know, solid? And is there ever a reason to actually choose copper?
Great question. Sometimes, yeah, a heavier device can feel more premium. And there are definitely cases where copper is the way to go. Like if you need extreme cooling, say for a high-performance gaming PC, copper might be the better choice. But for your average phone or laptop, aluminum usually does the trick, and it keeps things lighter.
Now back to magnetism. Magnets can actually mess with the delicate electronics inside our devices. They create these little magnetic fields, and those fields can interfere with signals.
Oh, so it's like a magnetic disruption.
Precisely. But aluminum heat sinks.
Yeah,
They're the good guys. They don't create any magnetic fields to cause problems.
that's awesome. So aluminum heat sinks are like the cool cucumbers of the electronics world. They
Yeah.
keep everything chill, temperature-wise, and they don't mess with any magnetic forces.
Uh-huh. I love the analogy. Aluminum. Cool in every sense of the word. Okay, so we got great conductor, lightweight, avoids magnetic mayhem.
Yeah.
Anything else that makes aluminum the go-to?
Absolutely. Let's talk about durability. Aluminum forms this special protective layer on its surface naturally. It's called an oxide layer.
A protective layer, huh?
Yep. And this layer is super tough. It makes aluminum incredibly resistant to corrosion.
So no rusting or falling apart.
Exactly. Aluminum heat sinks are built to last. And to make things even better, aluminum is abundant and affordable.
And super easy to recycle, right?
Yeah.
So it's a win-win for our gadgets and the planet.
You got it. It's truly the ideal material for heat sinks. So, to wrap things up, aluminum is a champion heat conductor, incredibly lightweight, avoids magnetic interference, resists corrosion, and is both affordable and recyclable.
Wow. Who knew there was so much to say about these little metal marvels? I gotta admit, I never really gave heat sinks a second thought before.
It's easy to overlook them, right? They're kind of hidden away, doing their job quietly. But without those little guys, our electronics would be toast.
Literally. Well, next time I pick up my phone, I'm going to give a little nod of appreciation to the aluminum heatsink working hard in there.
Me too. It's amazing how such a simple component plays such a crucial role. And here's something else to think about. Next time you see a heatsink, take a closer look. Notice how the design often maximizes surface area.
Oh, yeah, like all those little fins and ridges.
Exactly. That's all about maximizing heat dissipation. It's pretty ingenious when you think about it.
Super ingenious. All right, folks, that's our deep dive on aluminum heat sinks. Big shout out to all the engineers and designers out there creating these tiny but mighty components that keep our tech running smoothly.
Absolutely. And to all our listeners, stay curious and keep exploring the fascinating world of technology all around us.
We'll catch you in the next deep dive.